be a serious threat, and also hard counters a Twisted Fate when he's trying to port into his lane and drop a gold card on it, because he just dodges ninja moves, gets away from that one, no problem.
That's actually a really interesting pick. Sett support is something we haven't seen too commonly, but that flexibility has always been there for the pick. I like it as well. Gives you good ball delivery for the Orianna if you want to jump on into the backline with the showstopper. XL may have been 5-headed in this draft. They may have been outmaneuvered. Misfits were playing 4D chess while XL were only playing TFT. Let's get right on into it. XL.
Those pains by taking that and also, you know, stacking up your W when you're soaking up a lot of the damage when the stone plate does go down, but for early all-ins especially could be problematic.
Caedrel's looking for a fight in the mid lane. Febiven is going to get stunned up immediately. Cleanses special going in with the gold card as well. Febiven unable to get underneath the tower. Caedrel.
Oh, no.
Caedrel decided not to flash and just survives. I thought he was going to go down, but Caedrel understanding his health bar better than I did there as he manages to get out alive.
Clearly not even close right there. He's gonna curse, and I'm trying to get a look. Does Orianna have control over mid lane? No. So Febiven's trying to set up the wave so it pushes in towards him, which makes it a little bit riskier, but while Raptors are being stolen away, Caedrel was trying to make moves down towards that bottom lane.
Razork, though, is going to be able to get back on into mid. Looking for the stun card here from Special. Will land it. Razork, though, with the undertow and the flash forward is looking for the damage, and Febiven will take it. First blood Misfits.
Well, there you have it. Febiven setting up the way. Kog'maw either. Now, where Misfits are going to be very strong is their dueling around the Olaf that's been hyper-fed already and is level 6, how they can transition that into a very early Drake, and the later around that bottom side dragon. Go ahead and take that. So while Kryze was farming up a storm, DanDan was able to pick that up, and now Razork says, hello, Caedrel, I'm level 7. You're level 6, I have more items than you, and I have friends.
It looks like XL want to fight. Looks like XL want to fight because Patrik is here as well, and
Kobbe is not here yet.
Kobbe is not here yet, as you say. Kryze not here either. The hook comes out. Febiven stunned with the gold card, but Torre can't quite land the hook. The smite comes down as Razork secures the Rift Herald, and XL will just back away. Can't fight this one. And no need to after the Herald has been secured by Misfits.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate there for XL.
Although they did just lose to Vitality. Who knows?
No one has any idea what's going on.
Stop talking about who's beating who and start focusing on the game as DOS gets caught out. The Haymaker comes out. One more order will be enough as he ticks away, and Patrik gets it. However, here comes the Killer Instinct. Kobbe jumping in, gets his kill onto kog'maw. And now with the Ragnarok ticking, Razork is looking to dive the turret, but here comes the Destiny, and they will try and focus down. It was cancelled!
Wow!
The Shockwave cancels it, Kobbe flashes away, Razork takes the kill, and Misfits get the hell out of there.
Febby MVP right and maybe he's like, oh, I can't get close enough if I'm down there, but he knows where Febiven is because he has the ultimate, and there's a ward there, but it doesn't matter.
Kryze coming in, Caedrel coming in. That is the most obvious acceptance of one's death I have seen in a long time. It's just like, hey, yep, you got me this time. I'm not going to slightly behind the play because they're accepting that they lose the dragon and lose first turret because of the Rift Herald. They will get a lot of gold on over to Patrik, though, and I'd love to see exactly where we are in terms of total gold on these AD carries because they are being funneled. You can see 5,000 gold on Patrik.
Although it is falling a little bit off in popularity. I'm waiting for just a second because it looks like we're about to see a fight.
I started the discussions like, ooh, Razork going in, looking to fight here. Here comes the teleport. Ragnarok is being used. DOS with the showstopper, trying to catch out Torre already. Patrik is dead, and there's no damage left for XL. They lose 2. Kryze comes in very late. The counter-strike from DanDan won't land, but he can still leap forward, get stunned over the wall by Special. Misfits get control over the Rift Herald and control over mid.
XL not having a lot of luck fighting around the Rift Herald. Second time in a row. This time, though, results in their immediate death, and Special doesn't really have the wave clear to deal with this. They're going to need to call
Kryze is ult. Here comes the Stormbringer as well. Kryze going in. Febiven caught out. Flashes away with the cleanse as well, but the Destiny is going to chase him down. And here come the rest of XL. Not willing to give this one up without a fight. They leashed it last time for Misfits, and they are having Misfits leash it for them this time. That's a difficult sentence to say. So the Rift Herald is now going to get taken by XL.
So this is a really interesting sequence of events because I think Frost actually hit this so perfectly on the analyst desk where she was saying now they just leashed the Herald back over towards XL and things turn out fine.
Yeah, overall XL actually come out on top of that, but flank here from DOS as he's looking for that showstopper. Doesn't quite have it up yet, still on cooldown. There's the face baker. Kryze going to get caught out, and there's the showstopper, and there goes Kryze. That is something that Sett support does.
Situation, and a good hook lands.
Hook into gold card.
He still has ulti though, waiting on that, very patient.
Patrik doing that % health damage from the Bio-Arcane Barrage, but won't be able to chunk out Razork yet. He only has the Blade of the Ruin control. In a team fight, you can get some slows, you can get some chase potential off. It really helps the Sett as he tries to engage, really helps the Jax as he tries to chase people down. And here comes the Shockwave in the mid lane as Torre is caught out, but he's going to land the hook. Manages to back himself away in the lane. Kryze looking for the flank potential here on Razork, there's not really the target you want. You'd want Kobbe. DOS stepping forward, looking for that showstopper special. Counter-strike stuns him up, but he's going to pop the gold card back. There's the showstopper. It's actually Caedrel with the Stormbringer, who's going to get himself away. There's too many things that look like suplexes in this fight. It's like watching WWE. So confusing. DOS now going to step forward. Theater. It's like going to the theater. There's still a showstopper available. Kryze going to pop his clone. Has the Cyclone. What else have we got? Destiny Gate. Patrik still has his ult as well, of course, as Febiven's Shockwave is almost back on cooldown.
Yeah, this is just madness right now. And Febiven gonna have that very soon, as you said, but very little mana. Very little mana on Patrik as well.
DOS has the flank. DOS has the flank. He has the base breaker as well. Look for the Haymaker, gets a bit of a shield, but he's gonna get forced back. Kryze is in the pit with DanDan. He's trying to dodge away with the clone. Patrik flashes away from the Shockwave, and here comes the Cyclone in the middle of the pit. But the Ocean Dragon's down to about 2,000 HP, and XL are not willing to give this one up. They look for the fight, but instead Misfits take it. They get out. XL
moves inside of the pit. The smite was terrible. It could have been stolen away. But XL not going to end up risking it all around that objective.
Which is physical damage, so mixing that damage profile up makes a lot of sense. DOS here, as Misfits start up the Baron.
Okay.
Wait, does Patrik know? Where is DOS? He's moved away. He's gone up towards the top side of this fight. Destiny comes out. Kryze has teleport to rejoin this. Destiny not going to get in here yet. DOS get chased away. Caedrel had the lantern but flashed earlier. There's the TP in from Kryze. The Baron still available. They're committing for it. 1,000 HP left on it, but Caedrel doesn't have flash, can't get in there. Showstopper's going to take him away. In goes Kryze, in goes the Stormbringer, and now the fight's really going to start for Kobbe. Jumps over the wall with the killing instinct. Wukong still going to try and chase him down as Kryze is getting taken out by Kobbe. He dodges around, can't get him, and now Patrik is caught out on the back line. Misfits get the Baron. Misfits get 2 kills, and they're looking for more as they force Special and Torre onto the wrong side of the rift.
And at the same time, Kobbe's pushing in mid lane, so maybe XL can turn this around and find a kill. But there's the dodge you were talking about from DanDan. Does not get stunned up by the gold card.
Still have to play a numbers disadvantage for a while.
Well, look at this. Kobbe has a flank.
Oh,
they're wolves. They're just wolves. They're not wolves. They're real people.
It's not Halloween yet. You can't put on a fancy costume and pretend you're a wolf ender. Special here does have the lantern, but he's not going to want to take that one. Torre goes down, and Special... Well, that's indicative.
Go Misfits.
Yeah, it's just indicative
of
XL's
team, buddy.
So far.
About a minute remaining to try and knock down an inhibitor tower. Maybe they even keep going because it's still 15 seconds
You've got
before
a
special
minion.
spawns.
Febiven's been able to get his reset, has a Banshees. You could look for this. Kobbe is...
XL cannot contest the Ocean Soul. This is bad news.
It's done. And lands onto Razork. Going to be able to get himself away. No Baron available for Misfits, so instead they're just going to try and crack this bot lane inhibitor tower. Hook's going to land, but it really doesn't do too much. Razork's very happy to gobble up those hooks and stop them from catching onto his backline. The shockwave comes in, but Kryze has been able to get on towards Kobbe. He doesn't really do enough damage, though, and Torre is just chunked out by himself. Kryze going in, there's a showstopper from DOS. Kryze going out as he falls. Patrik's going to try and open up with the kog'maw, but in the end it's a 1-for-3 exchange. Kobbe's still full HP, Febiven still full HP, and Misfits still well in command of this game. Might even look for the end here, Ender.
I mean, Kobbe's just unkillable here. XL continue to try and dive on in. Kobbe doing big damage. One more auto attack would have been enough to finish off Special, but Special gonna have to wait inside the base. Patrik doesn't have the mana.
Started up the Baron, and there's no vision for XL. The Firesight Alteration will get them some.
I mean, I don't know what XL are going to be able to do here because they don't have vision, and again, they can't actually claim any territory. You know, they have to use the Destiny to be able to spot out where Misfits are. They don't have the hard engage tools. They don't have, quite frankly, the power at this moment.
I'm not going to blame you for that. Look at the screen sometimes, Ender. Helps. Patrik here is going to get lanterned away by Torre, and you can see Misfits just forcing their way into the XL base. Kryze going to try and jump in. The shockwave flashed away from Patrik, but he's already half HP, and he's going back to the bouncing, limping his way, injured and alone, back to base, try and heal up for one final base defense. But Misfits doing it by the numbers. They will get to the third inhibitor. DOS goes in, showstoppers Kryze out.
The lantern.
Yeah, DOS is just locked up there for quite a while, but here comes Kobbe. Very greedy there as Patrik is just unable to get the damage in. I thought it was greedy. DanDan's going to jump in as well. Good play away from Torre to keep DanDan on the back line, and Kobbe has gone down. Caedrel tanky on the front line, but the Nexus tower falls as well, and Misfits just need one more Nexus turret between them and that win. Their fourth win of the split it would be. Patrik no mana, can't pop the Biocane Barrage. Can't do too much about Misfits. DanDan stepping forward with the counter-strike, stops all of the combos damage from coming out. There is the shockwave. And there goes the Nexus. Misfits with a commanding win over XL.
Start to finish, I thought Misfits played a pretty solid game. Maybe some hiccups in early fights, but Razork dominated through that jungle early on, built up a big advantage for him and the team, which snowballed into those objectives, meant they got all those early